Hello everybody, welcome back. I am starting this video off with an introduction. I will be doing the commentary as best as I can, letting you know what happened in the race. Currently right now, I like to race with headphones, listen to music, as I can hear what's going on with the tires, helps me focus. So currently, as you'll notice right here in the beginning, I'm actually trying to adjust my volume without screwing up and spinning out. So I went ahead and let the guy behind me go past, and that is how this race started off, putting myself in last. The previous race, I ended up gaining 8 positions, so I wasn't really too worried about the guy getting ahead of me. What I like to do, my racing strategy, currently right now, is I'm trying to work on my racing technique, overtaking people, being on the offensive while other people play defense. So I'm trying to practice the techniques, racing clean, avoiding contact with people. And I like to, being in the back, start off on the mediums and then switch over to the softs. On the previous races, I have been going to the 6th lap, and at the end I will pit and switch to the softs, but I believe on this one I ended up doing it a little differently and staying an extra lap on the mediums, as I didn't want to take a chance and ruin the 12th lap, because honestly I wasn't really expecting to be as ahead of first person and second as I was, as you will see if you stick around to the end. The biggest problem on this track, obstacle I think for anybody who's going to race here, is that chicane. Just being able to hit that at high speed without letting off the gas, which is possible without screwing up 12 times consistently, is going to be the struggle. Granted, I did set the fastest lap, but I don't think I was the fastest, although I guess being in first, people would argue otherwise. I think what really helped me progress was just that I hit my marks consistently on each of my laps. I hope you all don't mind the car noise in the background. I decided to leave that on as I comment. I personally like hearing the engine sounds. So, hope you all enjoy. This next section is one of my favorites coming up. I've found that I've been able to do pretty good at it. And that little slide, I accidentally just nicked the corner of the road and sent me over the slide. But if you can get this section right, you'll find that 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to catch people, at least if you're in the B class and below. And I don't recommend trying to pass on the outside, but that is one of my favorite passes right there, as I ended up being able to get around the guy on the outside. And if you do enjoy this video, if you do think that there was some entertaining parts of it, some skill, or the race just ended up well, if you stick around to the end, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, make a comment. I will be posting regularly. I'm going to aim to post 3 times a week, as well as stream 5 times. So if you want to head over to my Twitch and follow, you can watch me there. Now I know for that turn there, some people like to get the curbstone underneath them. I found that your aim has to be more precise if you do that, so I prefer not to, just to not risk it. Helps with the consistency. And as you can see there, gained lots of ground on that guy who was in front. Yet anytime you go to pass people on a turn, you always want to try to race clean, no contact. Luckily for me, the guy behind me decided to back off just slightly. A lot of people I've found that if your bumper is with their engine, they'll just T-bone you and spin you out. Oops, gave the guy a little tap. And go ahead and comment below what your favorite car is to use on this track. Even if you do the GR of the Group 1s, the Group 2s, or even the Group 4s. I have some friends that they prefer racing the Group 4s over anything. And for those of you who are new to this channel, watching me for the first time, just a little bit about me. I am a family man, full-time dad, husband, got a full-time job. I also am building my own cleaning business as well as working on streaming and this YouTube channel. Try to keep pretty busy, learn new things, do new things. I like to try to challenge myself just to be better. So a lot of the stuff, as you'll see coming up in the future, you'll probably hear me talk about business and things like that. I try to stay positive. I want to add value to people more than just you watching me play a video game. The one reason I like Gran Turismo is it really adds, I believe it adds value in that you can learn this and apply it to real life. I like that I get something out of it. And my real name is Scar. I did legally change it years ago for those, again, for the new people. Put in the comments what you think my birth name was. See if anybody guesses it right. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. The YouTube algorithm really enjoys that. Ooh, gave that a little too much gas there. Right at the beginning. In my opinion, it seems like a lot of people underestimate that section. I think their mindset is that it's so high speed already. How much can you really be effective there? But almost any time I'm behind someone, as you can see, that's one of the main parts I gain on people is about a half a second right there. That is why I did not go into the pit, because I've seen other people in there. I wanted to try to avoid contact with people just in case there was any dirty racers out there, so I figured go an extra lap and then go ahead and go in. I'm normally really good at letting other people's ego ruin my race, so I decided it would be best just to avoid that this time. Now on that chicane, I'm noticing that my speed is dropping just to get through there. So I knew it was time to go into the pits. I don't know if you saw the logos on the side. I was invited to join the TAC Motorsports International Sim Racing team. So I race with them weekly, hone my skills, get with another good group of guys who are really fast. Here we go with some more trying to chase people down. Now through that first initial turn, if you do it right, it will set up the rest of your turns. Your speed shouldn't drop below 120 on softs if you do it right. For anybody out there who looks at the speed, that's kind of how I gauge how well I'm doing around the track. Then around that hairpin, the fastest you could typically go is going to be about 64 miles an hour, and that'll be the top speed, the lowest you'd want to try to hit if you're maximizing your brake points and your turning points. To be honest, and that's one turn that I am still learning on that one. I think I maybe get that turn right about half the time. guys ahead of me, they are really doing a fantastic job keeping their pace, doing well. I believe that they were the hardest people to try to catch up to and pass, as these two are, their lap times were about what mine were, but unfortunately they kind of, well, messed up there, and then from then on they just couldn't hold it. Then the rest of the race is pretty simple. The next 3 laps is just me hammering away, increasing the gap between me and the guys behind me. So we will go ahead and skip to the last lap. And there we are. We are on the final lap. As you have noticed, I did cut out laps 10 and 11, but as you'll see on the side that I ended up setting the fastest lap and upholding that till the end. And that was also my other goal, is I didn't want to just get in first. I also aimed to set the fastest lap time. Wanted to try to get both stars for victory and that. But now that we're on the last lap and I've got such a commanding lead of 7 seconds, it just kept getting bigger. I figured on this lap there was no reason to take any unnecessary risks. So you'll see me playing it safe for the remainder of this track on this lap. So if you set yourself in this position, no need to risk it if you don't have to. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments, or what other videos you would like me to make. And again, if you haven't already, smash the like button, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day starting out.